Hey everybody, it's Nolan with Strike Point Sports. Today is Wednesday, April 6th, and welcome back to another edition of Video Plays with Strike Point Sports. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day to everybody out there, and happy Masters Week. It is tomorrow, and we here at Strike Point Sports have our biggest PGA Tour card release of the season, and it probably will be our largest one of the entire season. We have a 7-unit play, a 5-unit play, and a 4-unit play, all being released today. So you want to make sure you get your hands on that. Before we get into today's free play, don't forget you can find out everything you need to know about us at Strike Point Sports at www.docsports.com, www.docsports.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you search the Doc Sports Picks Twitter and Instagram pages. That's where you get everything from us at Strike Point Sports, but all the other outstanding handicappers that Doc Sports has to offer. And like we have said before on these videos, if you are here, if you are watching me as we speak, then you have already stumbled upon the Doc Sports Picks YouTube page. The thing that you need to do, though, is if you are here, you need to make sure you click that notification button and click that subscription button so you are notified anytime myself or any of the outstanding handicappers at Doc Sports release these free play videos. You're going to get multiple free plays daily, and you do not want to miss that action. Also, for all of you new users out there, there is a link below. You want to click it. You want to get a free $60 to use as you so choose. Daily sports packages are about $29 a piece, and if you use that free $60, you could get that PGA Tour package that I was just talking about, 7-unit play, 5-unit play, and 4-unit play in the Masters, which we can't wait. Obviously, for all of you out there, it's one of the best sports weekends of the year. Augusta, Tiger Woods, sounds like he's back. Everything is shaping up to be just an outstanding weekend in the PGA Tour down in Georgia. Although I wanted to say sunny Georgia, but it sounds like some bad weather is coming through today and might affect tomorrow's round as well. But Masters weekend, can't beat it, can't beat it. For those of you that saw last night's free play, it was interesting, very interesting. So we released Memphis at 5.5, I believe. You know, not long after the video, Memphis was 6, and then not long after that, they were 6.5. So if you had 6 or 6.5, you didn't lose. You didn't necessarily have a losing night because 6 was a push, 6.5 was a win. So overtime, overtime stunk for our Memphis backers because if they wouldn't have gone to overtime, if a team would have won by 1 or 2, we would have had that easy with the Memphis call, like we thought Memphis was going to give an effort. And that's exactly what they did. They were going to play Utah hard, but unfortunately they went to overtime. However, in that video, we also said we liked the over. The over was at about 223.5, I think. The game finished at 222 at the end of regulation, so overtime gave you what you needed. So last night's video, you either lost on Memphis and won on the over, which is good, or if you were really fortunate, you might have gotten Memphis 6.5 and had the over. So overtime helped you on both fronts, and you had 2 winning outcomes. So that's good at least. So right now we're going to stay in the NBA. Okay, we're going to stay in the NBA with tonight's free play, and we're going to go back to a total. Right now, this total is 226.5, 227. We have the Phoenix Suns visiting the Los Angeles Clippers at the Staples Center tonight at 10 p.m. The Clippers are actually a favorite in this game, so that is screaming that the Suns are going to have some inactives. They haven't announced that yet, but we're going to see some inactives in that game. The Suns have already wrapped up the number 1 seed in the entire NBA. They're a dog at the Clippers that is just screaming that there's going to be some inactives, and they played last night. So we're going to go with the under in this game. Right now it's 226.5, 227. We like the under. Now, the Suns had a stretch of playing over basketball, and so did the Clippers. The Clippers actually just scored something like 149 points the other night. But prior to those little stretches, both teams were playing under basketball. And with the Clippers really digging in defensively, which we think we're going to see, and the Suns playing some of their bench players, which is going to impact their depth, and you're going to see less bench production, we see this one going under the total. The under is actually 6-2 in the last 8 meetings for these two teams, and it's actually 4-1 in the last 5 times that these two played in Los Angeles. So the Suns don't really have a lot to play for here. They're going to get some guys some minutes. They're going to get some burn, but I can see just kind of going through the motions. Where the Clippers, they're going to play a little bit harder in front of their home crowd. They're really going to pick it up defensively. And we just don't see the Clippers, though, however, blasting the Suns and putting up a ton of points. So we like under 226.5, 227, whatever you can get at your book tonight at 10 p.m. from the Staples Center. So there you have it. There's your free play. Don't forget a monster monster PGA Tour golf card this week, which will be released today. These are full tournament plays that you don't want to miss from Strike Point Sports. Take the under tonight, Phoenix at the Clippers. And with all that being said, a little bit longer video, but that's because we're excited about the Masters. So there you have it. And as always, best of luck.